And then I'm going to put this in here.
Oh, we're live, dude.
Do you see it?
I see it.
So turn the volume off.
On this?
Yeah,
no.
there's Kilroy. How do we sound, Kilroy?
Oh, we got somebody on here?
Yeah, Kilroy's in there.
Where do you see the comments?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm new to this, man. It's
Yeah,
my first
I know.
live.
You said you're a pro. Here,
I'm
let
a
me
pro,
put this
baby.
in here. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Hang on. You're a pro, baby. Pro my rear. Hang on. Let me bring this down
Almost
here.
at 34,000 subscribers, man.
Am I?
You're moving up in the world.
Moving up. All right, so that looks, I can't see the comment there.
It's a little lagged. Why am I
Well,
still
there's going to be lag. You're not going to look
right.
at, you're not going to, just got it. All right, so Kilroy. Let us know, can you hear us, Kilroy? I don't know. He's like, okay, here, you can start now. Actually, you could go on your phone too. That might be more live.
Liver.
More live, more lively. Yes, I could hear you. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Now they're behind us a little bit. I couldn't do the so we don't really have anything in particular that we wanted to talk about per se. We just
going live.
Just going live
I wanted to give this a shot today.
Yeah, and if you guys had any questions for us, we'll turn the volume down on there. You're gonna get us a copyright strike.
What does that mean?
You're gonna get out of here. What are you on? There you go. There you go. We'll put it against because we could. American Stacker.
Yes, I could hear you. American Stacker. What's up, buddy?
All right, so are we at? Should I shift the? See how the camera is like that? Tell me which direction it needs to move. That's gonna.
Guy's a perfectionist.
That's gonna drive. Which way do I?
Flip it this way.
You can't do it.
You can't do that on a
This
live?
orientation is vertical. It looks straight on here, but on your thing there, it looks like.
Maybe if we move the laptop. No.
Yeah, right. See how that's like that?
Oh man, you're off, buddy.
And then look at that one. Wait, because you're. See?
Looks good to me.
That looks good to you?
That's it. Well, move that cat. You can move it closer.
Yeah, but then we're going to be not in the picture. It's weird because if you look at this, well, it's not as, it's strange. We're more zoomed in on there. I'm trying to see which way I need to tilt the phone so it's not, and it's straight on here. I say we say forget it, just go.
Whatever.
I didn't see what the prices were. Shift to the cameras right just a hair. Yeah, see? So I have to turn
Let's
it.
see some rope chains.
I have to, who said that?
You know what's funny? I actually have a huge Byzantine chain. I was gonna make Stormy wear it.
Is that the bike rack thing?
Yeah,
the bike chain?
Yeah.
All right, so I guess that's okay. That looks all right. That's at least straight.
Yeah.
All
Looks
right.
good to me.
That is good, says Kilroy. What's going on here, says Terry79. Videos in portrait mode like a short. It's supposed to be Gen X.
Believe me, I wanted to flip it sideways too, but
It's supposed to be this way.
there's a new format we're trying out here.
Yeah. I've actually never gone live on the fly like this ever. Never,
Interesting.
ever. Since I've been on YouTube for 5 years. See that Terry79 right there?
Yeah.
She's the one that gave me the name Stormy.
Oh, nice. The customer?
No.
Friend?
No. She's like, but she's like a moderator, but she's like a troll.
A troll?
She's been on my, not a troll as in appearance.
Yeah.
Troll as in like she busts my chops. No, she's good. She's been a subscriber of the channel for a long time, 4 or 5 years.
So she's into the metals.
She's into the medals, but then she's won a couple things on the channel, like giveaways. And I'm like, okay, send me your emails and send me your address so I can send you the stuff. And she never does.
I'm here
She's
to help.
here to help.
Thank you.
Keep digging, dude. Deeper. I didn't see what metals did today. I know that
I
we
just
were
locked
up.
in my last gold order at 23.65.
So we're up again, all-time highs
Yeah,
again.
And silver, I locked in at 28.28.
Okay. So silver still got long ways to go for all-time highs.
Yeah, still lagging behind gold.
Brent is saying we might see 2,400 today.
I don't know about today, but man,
I think it's too late.
It definitely might happen. You never know. In Asian markets, you might see.
Well, what time do they close?
No, they open at 6.
At night, our time.
Yep. And then European markets open.
So it could
trades
still
up.
happen.
Yeah, it could definitely still happen. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
She said like number 44. That's pretty cool.
No, number 4.
Huh?
It just crossed over.
Number
Just
4.
crossed over 23.70. Oh man, we better get. I think I have it ticker down here. Wow.
Tim Clark says,
wow,
what are we at?
23.71.
He said, Tim Clark says, getting gray there, buddy. I've been gray for a while. I've been gray for a while. But I just, you know, I'm glad. Like, remember I said to you I wanted to lock in on the 4 buffaloes, and then I didn't hear back from you because you were too
Oh,
busy.
you got today's price, man.
Yeah, well, now see, so I was glad that I bought them when I
talking
did.
about the 10-ounce silver bars.
No.
Should have locked in the other day.
I thought I did lock in the other day when I ordered them
Oh, yeah,
from
what was the
you.
price, man?
I don't remember. We didn't say 27 something. But I wanted to finish that buffalo tube. But I don't think from here, I don't think I'm going to be buying that much more gold for stacking. If I'm going to stack any, I'll be buying like 10
I think it's
ounces.
just going to keep going up. I really don't think it's. I don't think it's going to go down at all.
Well, that's why I pulled the trigger on the last buffaloes to fill the tube.
Andrew, what color's my hair? Oh, I ain't got no hair, man.
I said as a joke, like, well,
We're gonna get Stormy to shave his head on one of these podcasts.
And I said we're gonna grow out, but I can see the pattern.
There ain't no
It's
hair
gonna be
growing
like
here.
it's gonna be like.
They do the tattoo now. I see people doing. I don't know
you gonna
about
do that?
Nah, man. I've been shaving my head for a long time.
Yeah, I don't think you should do that.
Got
Go no hair.
That's right.
Got
no
no
care.
care.
So easy to
What's
get
up,
ready in the morning.
vacation? Good to see you. American Stacker saying, yeah, Andrew.
That's it, baby.
But I'm glad I finished that tube. And then I was like, all right, maybe I'll get like Eagles. But
Eagles are low premium, man. You could buy them wholesale less than 1% now.
yeah, but the Krugerrands too are also like still
Krugerrands
like a
are
couple dollars.
Plus 50 cents.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have them at, you know.
Although what's weird is if you look at that wholesaler page, it says plus 50 cents over spot, but when you look at the top where it has their spot and their price, it's still like a $5 difference.
Oh yeah, they spread their bids out, their bid and their ask. A lot of companies do that when when there's a big move in the markets. The bid goes a couple dollars lower and the ask goes a couple dollars higher.
Yeah.
That's how they make a little bit extra,
a couple extra
squeeze out a
dollars.
couple extra bucks.
And there have been a couple videos too. What's interesting is if you look at all these different websites, they have different prices. Like all of their ticker prices are always different. Like yours, actually, I've never looked at your website. What's your website?
BayShoreBullionExchange.com.
What's my website?
EmpirePreciousMetals.com.
I've never looked to see the tickers on yours and mine to see the difference.
People are so weird about it too. I had some guy, he was buying like 5 1-ounce silver rounds the other day. He calls me, he says, listen, your spot price is 3 cents higher than my app. And I said, dude, you're buying.
He's bothering you over.
You're buying 5 ounces. It's a 15 cents difference, dude. Like, give me a break.
Oh my God! Did you
I
want to
have
hang
no
up?
control over that. Also, it's like a service I subscribe
Right.
for. You know.
Did you want to hang up on the guy? Like
Nah, I always try to be good to the customers, man.
Jesus. He
I
says.
always try to please everybody.
Doug says, "Do you use Kitco to price your metal?"
I do.
I use just whatever I paid for it and whatever premium I want to.
I use Kitco,
add
but
to it.
I tell this to a lot of people too. Kitco, they're not like if you want to use Kitco's price and like there's a discrepancy, sell it to Kitco. I always tell the customers,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and like they ain't shipping it to Canada, you know.
Kitco's not.
No, I'm saying these people that call and say,
No, they're
we
not.
match yeah, they're not going to ship it there, but
No, they're not.
it's usually pretty close to the same price. I mean, I use Kitco charts all day long. When people text me, I screenshot the Kitco app
And you send it to
it
them?
to them. This is your lock-in price.
I mean, that's what I do too. Whenever I'm posting on like Instagram or whatever, like here's like, hey,
This is where we're at right
yeah,
now.
mhm. That's what I use. It seems to be like the go-to for everybody.
American Stacker, Andrew, do you ever smelt gold and make small bars to sell? You know what? I don't. I did one time during COVID, which was a really crazy story. I had no access to metal, and people kept asking me, want to invest in gold and silver? And I was melting my own bars here, selling it with printout from this X-ray machine.
Oh, to show that like your own
I actually
assay.
had one guy, he must have bought 8 of them off me. And when you do these scrap gold melts, it's a really weird, it's never exactly 10 ounces. It'll be 9.63 or something like that. And like one guy sold me back maybe 8 of them. And it was like 27 ounces that I added up all the receipts. When I melted it into one block and bought it back, it was on the money, same exact number.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
which
you
was
were
cool.
that
I
to
was
see
dead
that,
on.
that you're
Dead on,
like that accurate.
I was a little nervous that it would be under, and
Right,
he's gonna
and
be like, what the hell,
right.
you know, because they're like
Now,
unpredictable to scrap
What
gold melts,
purity? So I guess you pulled out. Did you pull out when you were melting those bars? Did you pull out like all the 24
Nah,
karat.
I just melt it all together, and whatever it is, it is.
And that's what you would
When
sell to
that
the
X-ray
people?
machine, like you could do the math pretty easily and find out how much pure gold's there. And
But
like,
so there's a couple guys who I know on Instagram who make their own like metal products and can do commissioned metal products.
yeah,
But like for you, like couldn't you like get a mold of the Bayshore Bullion logo, and then if you wanted to make
could.
like gold pirate
I
rounds
could.
and
I don't know. But what do you sell them for? You know what I
well,
mean?
you're gonna it's gonna be more of a
Problem is,
collector's piece. It's gonna be more.
It would be more profitable for me if I could use the scrap gold and do it. But no one's gonna buy
No, but you would have
mixed
to.
carat. You know.
No, but that's what I was saying,
I
you
could
would
buy
have-
casting grain and make pure
That-
gold ones.
right.
You know.
And
But,
or
yeah,
like
it's just-
22 karat. Don't you get 22 karat, 24 karat gold?
absolutely.
So too much. It's a lot
It's a
of
lot
time.
of work. You see me today. I barely had time. I was like rushing to get into this.
I'm
live,
impressed that you were
know?
able to do this when
I'm
we
ready,
said
baby.
you pulled it
We were
out
right on time too.
by about 6 minutes. But that's close enough.
Close enough.
Your machine tells the carat, says American Secker. John Trihub says, how much access do you come across? Gold poured bars like Engelhard, JM, for example.
100 ounce old Engelhart bars I just purchased over there. I had purchased 20 the other day. It was this massive pile. But yeah, I see them all day. I'm actually about to post a video on Instagram. There was a variation of an Engelhart bar I'd never even seen before. It was like must have been a really old one.
Yeah.
You know, pretty neat.
I don't know anything about that market. I know like because they're older bars that there's like a higher demand for them that they're
Yeah.
considered
So
like
throughout
antique.
the years, they went through a couple different designs with their bars, and like some of the older ones are desirable. The Bull logo, some of the rare Engelhart stamps. You know what I mean? They're,
Remember you and I were talking about that American Greed episode with the company. What was it? That was like buying all the gold illegally from like Peru, and remember we were talking about that? No.
not at all.
I called you and I said, "Oh, if you turn on CNBC right now, it's an episode of American Greed where they're like, oh yeah, the group in Miami where they were
That
buying."
was NTR.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So like, are metals made by that company or whatever, like, are those like valuable because that was like a corrupt, illegal company?
No, they
like
actually
anything,
lost
like-
their LBMA status. So I think their products are, you can't put them in IRA accounts
Yeah.
because of all that stuff that happened, you know. But I don't, everyone asks like, oh, they must be fake bars. I don't, the issue was they were just getting it from like illegal sources.
drug
Yeah.
dealers.
You don't
and
even know.
stuff.
I got to show you all these different emails and people that reach out to me from all these crazy countries asking if they could ship me gold. And like, I don't do any business outside the country.
Outside of the country?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Even if it's a really good price.
Nah, man, and believe me, they give it away. They're like, sometimes I do the math and I'm
Because that's
like,
money laundering.
I pay like 5% higher than that, you know? And
You
like,
never know if,
yeah,
like, which organizations
nothing,
they're involved
outside
with.
the United States. I've never even tried to send a wire outside the U.S.
What you never have?
Never.
I just did 2 in a row back to
I
back
don't do any
because
business
I have
outside the
one
US.
company, a company that makes some really cool coins, that was able to give me a wholesale price.
Too much
They're
of a risk
Germany.
for me, man.
Yeah, but if it's like a
Germany,
Ge-
I would,
that's
but
what I'm
like
saying.
I wouldn't.
And
do
the other
like,
one was in Singapore, which
Nah, I wouldn't send no money to Singapore, dude.
I'll put it to you this way: the company was involved in the creation of the revolver guns that your friends from Bullion Exchange.
Yeah.
So
I'd
they're
rather
it's
buy
a
it from
design
Bullion
firm.
exchanges when.
Well, yeah, I guess it's just you get a little bit of a better
you know
rate.
What? I don't know. A lot of shit can happen. you know.
Pedro Gonzalez says El Metal is still in business.
Yeah, no, they're still in business. They close. They don't do business as NTR anymore, but they were big when they were NTR. I don't know. They still have a lot of locations. I still get a dealer sheet from them actually.
Let us know too, whatever
They have.
questions you might have.
They always have the Trump rounds. I was thinking about ordering. I was gonna get Stormy to sell them on
Yeah,
his page.
actually, I sold a couple Trump products in my Discord.
Oh, there you go.
And then a bunch of people, some who are in here, like
Will they curse you out?
no, because they're all the Trumpers, but they DM'd me and they're like, I thought you said you're never going to sell Trump
Oh,
stuff.
there you go.
And I was like, listen,
He will when it comes to selling metals.
I was like, I will sell some
Why,
stuff.
would you try and sell Joe Biden rounds if they had them?
No, because they wouldn't move. Nobody would buy them. I might, just to be fair, because if I put up a few Trump things. Actually, the thing I put up was like a Grand Theft Auto 5 type of you know, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, yeah.
The artwork, how it's kind of like
Beautiful. I
cartoon.
seen the Trump one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it was Trump and Snoop Dogg.
Oh, wow.
So I posted that, and then like one of my friends who likes to bust my
Man, he
chops,
should pick Snoop Dogg for vice president.
he would be that'd be an interesting ticket. But my friend was like, I thought you'd never, you know, post Trump stuff. I was like, it's more Snoop Dogg if anything. Oh boy, here we go. Stay away from the politics items, even
stay away from the political
even if it's a
items.
person I support.
Yeah, I see that. I could understand where you're coming from.
Prethin says, let's see the chains, Matt. So here's the one.
He has to. You see this guy?
Where? Which one? Andrew Matt has to.
Matt has to call out of work after touching the Trump.
That's about accurate. I felt unholy. I haven't touched them yet. They haven't come in.
That's funny.
into
You know what? I
stock
thought
yet.
about buying a couple 100 ounces of Trump rounds just to have on my site. You know, but
You would
you know
move
what?
them. I
Stuff's
mean,
just not moving right now. I
No,
don't really
it's
want
hard.
to put up, you know, a couple $1,000 just have it sit there. You know.
that's what Andrew and I always go back and forth with. Like Andrew again does a lot of like the basic, you know, run of the mill type of metals, scrap gold bars. Like if you're looking for weight, I fully endorse checking out Andrew's site because and if he doesn't have something in particular on his site,
I'll order it.
he'll order it or call him. I mean, I could do the same thing, but I hate to do this to myself, but his prices are a little bit better than mine when it comes to that because I have to go through a particular wholesaler if I want to get anything for weight. Andrew's able to get the stuff relatively inexpensive. He works such high volume, so you could definitely check out Andrew's site if you're looking to get stuff for weight.
There you go, Tim Clark. Do you know how to unclasp it yet? You know,
I
it's
take it.
funny.
I just pull it off my head. I don't bother with it.
You know, it's funny. I just had this massive 18-karat gold watch, and I couldn't open it. I had to ask the guy how to open it, and Stormy's busting my chops.
Just
Said,
now.
I wish I had a camera to film this. Yeah.
10 minutes before we went live. Yeah, he's wrapping up. Do you have the watch, or did you put it away?
I put it away already.
He has a, and I don't think he even realized until like I kept on repeating it. So he was like, how do I open this thing? And he gives it to the other dealer. The guy is like, look, you just do it like this. And Andrew's like looking, and I was like, oh, Andrew, how about that? Do you want him to punch you in the head? And but
So Andrew, put some gold chains on your site. You know what? I had somebody working with me, and he was listing all the jewelry. I was, oh my God, I was moving so much jewelry on the website. I'm working alone
it's a
again.
lot of work to
And,
just post
man,
stuff.
I just don't have the time. And man, you seen the pile of gold I just bought, and just unbelievable amount of chain coming in. And
The other
unfortunately, it gets melted.
the other issue too, right? When you talk about like time is money, if you are posting chains and things like that on your site, the amount of time it took you just to post the one item,
And then if somebody pictures,
yes, and then if somebody buys it, like which is a good thing, but like, crap, like I just spent all that time to put something on the site. Now I got to do it again. It's part of the reason why some of the stuff on my website, I deliberately price high so the stuff does not move, which is kind of counterintuitive for the whole point of having a website. But I like when people go to my website to see that there's actually stuff there. If somebody's willing to pay,
you know
then
what? I've
I'll
been
sell
bad lately. I really haven't been updating my site too much. I have like, you know, when I take in a couple 100 ounces, it's easy to just put it up, and you know when it sells out, it's listed off. You know what I mean?
Hagar the hodler said, I bought a chain from Andrew.
Oh, thank you, man.
So a lot of these people
Yeah.
are my people.
man.
So I'm expecting like a steak dinner. Actually, I like burgers. I'm waiting for him to bring me out for dinner one day. Actually,
Try putting some jewelry on your site. No?
no, I don't have the same reason as you. I don't have the time to. If anything, I'd be better off taking some stuff from you and then trying to sell it during the auction.
Yeah.
That I could do, and you and I could talk about doing that, because then that I know is moving, you know. But he actually, my son is in the other room. He was saying he wanted to buy a chain.
Oh, nice.
I was like, we'll let mom help pick that out, because I don't want to get something and like my wife's like, what is that thing on?
He's just like you. He's
Yeah,
wearing
right.
gold chains now.
Yeah, yeah. Hagar's laughing, but I've thought of doing you know, some jewelry and everything. But the other thing is I don't want to be like you know, buying this stuff and then like I put it up and like nobody's buying it, and then I gotta like come back and be like, here, Andrew, let me sell it back to you or whatever. And I don't know. I can move this stuff though on Tuesday nights. Actually, here, go to Top Chat. We're on Top Chat. We got to go to live chat, buddy. because we might be missing some of the comments. See, there's other comments in there. A lot goes into it. Posting pics, confirming payment, address, packaging. Oh, this just happened to me the other day. Remember I told you how the one guy I thought was trying to scam me off my website and for the gold coins?
Yeah.
Did I tell you that it turned out that it was like legit?
Yeah.
Freaking A. So I got scammed out of a couple gold coins off my site. Somebody bought gold, and let's just say I got scammed from payment. And then I ended up learning my lesson. And so one of the things that I know you look at is like you got to look at make sure like the billing address is the same as the shipping address. There's like a whole bunch of different things. So now every time I get an order, I have to scrutinize it. Like,
No, you definitely have to.
and so this one order came up that looked suspicious. I emailed the person, no response. I tried calling the number, it didn't go through. I'm like, that's it. So I intercepted it. Then the guy emailed. He's like, hey, this says it's intercepted. Like, what is there an issue or whatever? I could tell by the way the guy emailed me that it was like a legit buyer.
Right.
I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, all right, well, here's what you could do. You could send me the money, either Cash App, Zelle, because then that way I know I have the money. He sent it. I was like,
No
all right,
problem.
as soon as I get the stuff, I'll send it to you.
Oh, that's good.
I want to hold this
All
up because I could see how many, actually,
You know
oh,
what?
we
I
can
got-
see right there. Look, 98 people on
I
the
got
stream
terrible
right now.
eyesight, and like I seen a couple comments. Instead of trying to get Stormy rolling with some gold chains. What?
I have a better idea.
Matt. Buy some gold chains from Andrew for a sweet deal. Yeah, I'm trying to get him into some chains, man.
And he says, no,
You know
but
what?
that's to sell it. No, they're saying to sell it like a test run and see how it goes.
I've
Drew
only been
will
wearing
probably
one,
do
man.
it.
I usually have 4 or 5 on.
Yeah, but he's not talking about
Yeah,
wearing.
no, I see.
He's saying to buy and
to put on
sell.
your site. You should.
Why are you down to one?
You know what? I've been going to the gym a lot lately, and like. I do, you know, when I jump and run and stuff, there's like all these chains clanking around and stuff, and like
People
it's just
think
annoying.
I
So
said you're Jacob Marley from Ebenezer Scrooge. They think
I
you're.
just wear the one with my grandfather's coin on it.
What is the coin?
It's a shipwreck coin.
Oh, that's right. I saw that.
1733 shipwreck off the Dominican Republic.
What's up, Silver Wolverine? Silver hair piece ain't fooling anyone, buddy, says Justin Law. He thinks I have a silver hair piece on my head.
I'll have to pull it in one of
Yeah,
these.
look, I'm pulling. It's stapled on there. Where's your gold chain? It's right here.
There you go.
I wear it under my shirt though.
You never take it off. You wear it every day.
I wear it every day, but I take it off going to bed.
Yeah.
Right? Aren't you supposed to not wear
I
it in
wear,
bed?
Nah, I wear mine, man. These
Well,
these never come off either.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's in case of like an intruder.
Yeah, these are
Just
like,
give him
like brass knuckles.
Andrew was here. Like.
Look at that. Okay, no need to flex.
Who?
You,
Where?
man.
Where? Who said it?
Platinum. Do you guys mess with platinum? I buy platinum. I mean, I never turn gold, silver, platinum, or palladium away, but jewelry, nothing as much as I buy in silver and gold, but a lot of people sell the 1 ounce platinum bars, 1 gram bars, platinum eagles. They come in pretty frequently, you know. I don't really hold any. Not really an aggressive platinum buyer or dealer, but there's definitely potential in it. I mean, it's, you know, halfway from all-time highs, just like silver. I don't know if it'll ever reach 2,000, 2,500 like it has in the past, but I definitely have a lot of interest in, a lot of my customers have interest in platinum also.
I'm laughing at Justice Law. He's like, thanks for making us all feel bad for thinning. Truth be told, the one day a couple months ago, I went like this. I was like, holy crap. I'm like, my hair is feeling like a lot thinner. I don't remember it feeling that thin in the front. So there's a product, I don't know if it works. It's called Nioxin. It's like a shampoo and conditioner. I've been like, even if it's my imagination.
That's how you got your thick hair, man.
No.
Are you using it or
I've
no?
always had it. Yes, I've been using this stuff to like prevent any loss.
Yeah.
And then there's another product called Nutrafol, which is like almost like a multivitamin that's supposed to help with thickness. I don't know. They say it's supposed to be 3 to 6 months. I'm terrified of losing my hair. I don't want it to
You know what? I was at
happen.
first too. Once you start shaving it, it's no big deal. But I seen one make man of medallion for his chain, his monkeys. Do you get a lot of pre-33 gold coins? I do. I buy a ton of pre-33 gold coins, Morgan dollars, but I don't like selling items that are like where the condition is debatable. You know, there's a big difference between fine, extra fine AU, and nothing I hate more than going back and forth with a customer telling me, oh, there's a scratch on the cheekbone. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And like, I hate going back and forth with customers like that. A lot of that stuff I just sell on the wholesale market.
Someone just
Oh, there's
made.
Apollo.
Oh, that's guys.
We're live here.
This dog
We don't know what to expect.
is bigger than Cujo. He's like double the size of Cujo.
Yeah, he's like a small horse.
Thing is massive. And then
Actually, protected me very well the other day, me and my father.
really,
Yeah, I think some people came in here with some bad intentions, and
Really?
he stopped them dead in their tracks.
they
man.
saw him and they just backed
Oh
away.
man, they wouldn't even enter. You know.
He's a good deterrent.
Yeah, he definitely scares people a little bit.
Tim Clark says, check that bald spot on the back of your head. I don't have a bald spot. And I'm a non-practicing Jew. If worse comes to worse, I'll put a yarmulke on the bald
man.
spot. And I'll just be
yeah.
like, just
That's
re-embrace
funny,
the religion or something.
That's funny. That is funny.
I have some Garsop shipwreck silver. Yeah, that stuff is cool.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
that fell, what was that, during the World War II, I believe?
What, they found the bars and melted and made
Yes.
coins and bars and stuff.
Britannias. I sold some Britannias. And
Pretty cool, but I don't think they're that, like, premium's not that high on that stuff.
No, because there was quite a bit of silver that was on that ship.
Yeah.
But I also, when it comes to the pre-33 gold, like to your point, it becomes so subjective. If you buy the stuff raw, you really do have a difficult time selling it to other buyers. So there's one guy who was on here. I don't know if you're still on here, Gen X. He's been with me for a long time. Gen X loves the pre-33 gold, and there was some. He bought the stuff, but I forget what happened. Like one of the coins he sent out, it came back as a lower grade or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I mean, like I'm showing it the best I can on camera. I don't grade stuff.
You know, it happens to me a lot when I buy Morgans and pre-33 gold. You know, you look at it, and there you go. You look at it, and when you sell it to another wholesaler, it gets knocked down a grade.
I was going to say,
it happens to me all the time, man. I'm good, but I'm not that good. They have professional numismatic people working at their companies,
and they'll probably also scrutinize it a lot more.
Yeah, because they have to resell it, and they're looking to make a profit on it. So it's tough to judge.
Yeah. So the best thing is probably for people to get this stuff slabbed and graded right off the bat, unless you want to chance it. Still a nice coin. Matt says Gen X. He got. And especially now that also it's got to help you that gold has gone up significantly since then. It was a $20 lib, and I mean it was beautiful. Like it probably could have been like an MS64. But how did you start? Great question.
Oh man, you know I started. Me and my father opened the business together, and in the first couple of years it was rough. I had no capital. He was buying the gold, and I was buying the silver. You know, and eventually I started buying from the dealers. I hated dealing with the public. Dealing with the public was just.
I deal with
rough.
you guys.
Dealing with the public.
Deal
so
with
rough.
me.
You know,
Andrew wants to punch people.
Listen, when you own a store like this, you know there's laws you have to follow. People sell you stuff. You have to hold it for 2 weeks. There's a chance it could be stolen. It could be, it's a headache. And back then it was crazy. There was a lot of stuff going on in this business. So I just decided to start buying from the dealers. And I always tell people this in a video. In order to sell to me, you need a tax ID number, and you have to own an industry-related business, coin dealer, jeweler, pawn shop. Those are a lot of my customers, and that's where I'm at now, just servicing the wholesale industry. And man, business is just crazy right now.
You could if you guys
I got
saw
a lot of customers, a lot of accounts, people shipping me gold from other states now. It's been pretty wild.
Kilroy says, for hating to deal with the public, you have been awesome to deal with on several purchases I've made with you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do try to deal with the public. There's another issue I have here is it's taxable in New Jersey. And man, every single person that calls, they want me to take the sales tax off their ticket. And like, it's just something I don't do. I'm like really
you stick by the books.
I stick by the books. I don't even if my friends buy from me, they have to pay sales taxes. Just the way I do business. I don't want to get caught in any bull crap.
No, and the one time you ever all right, I'll help you out here.
That's when agent.
That's when you're gonna.
I always tell the people, I say, listen, you could buy anything you want from me. You have to do it on my site, and if you're not a dealer, it charges you state sales tax. And like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people that buy from AppMex and JM Bullion and stuff, and if they have a New Jersey address, they're paying sales tax anyway, so they're kind of used to it. But
Yeah. So
it's a big issue dealing with the public.
So American Stacker, the thing with selling gold, like yes, we have to in state, we have to charge sales tax.
Yeah.
When Andrew is dealing with businesses, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
like
no
we don't,
taxable.
there's no taxes
tax.
there because so like when I buy from Andrew, I don't get taxed because what's going to end up happening is I'm going to get taxed
You have to
when
charge the tax when you sell.
when I
you
sell.
know,
Well,
if it's someone from the state.
yes.
You know.
So out of state, luckily for me, when I'm selling everything to all of you on YouTube, I would say almost every single person is out of New Jersey. It's negligible the amount of people that are in New Jersey, but I, you know,
I see this comment here about the New Jersey governor. Man, I was so excited. It went through, this bill passed 2 committees, and then it went right onto Murphy's desk to end the sales tax of precious metals in New Jersey, and he vetoed it. Oh my God, I'm so shocked.
I want to know why he vetoed it.
You know what? I heard he made a comment saying it brings in X amount of millions of dollars a year in taxes, and he's just not going to do away with it. It's good revenue for the state. But I seen somebody else counter argument saying that it would bring in tens of millions more, you know, from dealers opening up and you know people paying, you know, the
it's more
income tax
lucrative
from
for
the,
them.
from the businesses and stuff. Because man, let me tell you something. If they ended precious metal sales tax in New Jersey, my business would skyrocket, man. I'd make 10 times the amount of money.
Yeah, American Stacker. So how it works again? Like he's like on eagles and gold coins. Yes.
Yeah,
so
on anything,
on
even
any
on
metals.
jewelry.
Yeah.
No, anything, any jewelry in any form in the state of New Jersey is taxable to the public. It sucks too.
Yep.
Because you know, at gold at 2,300 and change an ounce, it's like almost $200 a coin tax.
Yeah. We need more groceries taking silver as a payment, and we need to teach them to recognize silver. Which one? This one?
This last one. We got another Trump supporter here.
Hey, I'm with you, buddy. Trump 2024. I plan on supporting
Who's
your
that?
business for
Mr.
your
Skills.
courage to stand up
Mr.
and voice
Skills.
what you
I appreciate
believe
it,
in.
man. Yeah, I'm a big Trump supporter. I know my buddy Stormy here is not, but I don't hold it against him. You know, but definitely a big Trump supporter. I'm like really hoping he wins in this coming election. I don't see how he's going to lose. He has massive amount of support behind him.
Beard. What do I think?
What do you think, Stormy?
It's going to be close. I don't know. And I don't know the angle with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Like, what's like with him? Like, he's going to, how much he's going to take away from the Democratic vote? I don't know. I just am excited to see the debates. I want to see the
on
debates.
a different level, man. They're not even in the same league, these guys.
I want to see the debates. That's like popcorn right there. But
you don't want to debate Trump. Trump in the past, Trump's been an animal in the debates. Believe me, nobody wants to be on stage with him.
But we have to, like, so for me, like all the stuff like that, essentially everybody's buying for me out of state. There's different thresholds from each state. So for example, like Ohio might say, you know, if I sell $500,000 worth of revenue into the state of Ohio, then I would have to collect the sales tax for that state. If California might be at $1 million a year, Kentucky might be 200,000.
I love the tax-free states. Man,
it's called.
I wish, you know.
Well, all of them, all of the states have. Well, I know what you're saying, like New Hampshire
States,
and stuff.
some states even have it breaks down by county. You know, it gets real complicated. You know.
Yeah. Trump equals $4,000 gold.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I don't know about that, man. When Trump was in office last time, the dollar was powerful. Gold prices went down. It was like I was kind of worried when he was in office. And don't get me wrong, having a good economy is great, but I don't think he was good for gold prices. Gold prices went down while he was in office.
Who, Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's no correlation.
I remember him trading about 1,000 and 1,100, and I had friends that were traders telling me, said, "Listen, gold's going to 800.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to keep going lower." I was kind of nervous, but
well, so for me, I mean, it kind of, I don't know if it's that big of a deal because for you and me, I mean, we'll buy on the way up and sell on the way up, and we sell on the way down and we buy on the way down. So you and I just kind of follow the trends as they go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I seen somebody put a comment on one of the videos the other week saying, "Weren't these guys stockpiling the gold and it was $200 an ounce?" Right? You know.
Yeah,
and like the business doesn't
idiots.
work like that. It's you're in and out of positions like something doesn't sell in a couple days, you just dump it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? You need the money to buy more that comes in. It's
yeah, what Andrew's talking about, which video was that? With thieves, dishonest dealers.
yeah.
Okay, so Andrew and I, either the last episode of our podcast, we were saying that we were responding to a comment. Somebody was saying that like dealers who offer spot or below spot are criminals or thieves or dishonest.
No.
That's what it was. And we got like a handful of people commenting, just like all sorts of stupid freaking comments. So yeah, yeah.
You know what? The people with the comments lately been, I don't know. I think we
pushed some people's
pushed some-
buttons.
maybe YouTube's doing it. I don't know, but a lot of comments been very, very weird lately.
They're just nasty.
Just nasty.
Just nasty.
Nasty and negative. Just weird. I try not to get nasty back, but
It's too
it's kind of hard
not
not to. You know, especially when they really don't know what they're talking about. You know, I try to tell these people, pay them below spot. They're not taking advantage of people. That's like, it's not a conspiracy.
Yeah.
That's what the wholesale market is right now. And like, you know, it's just really crazy. I like the people say, my coin shop pays above spot. And it's like, he's going to lose his shirt if he can't sell it.
Yep.
You know?
And again, going back to the one comment, like some people were saying, yeah, like, oh, these coin shops and everything, they're living high on the hog right now. They bought gold at $200 or $300 an ounce. They got stockpiles of the stuff, and it's like nobody's locking up unless you're just some kind of crazy, you know, multi-millionaire and you've got nothing but money and you can buy gold and just stick it somewhere in a safe and let it sit there for a long time. Like dealers have to buy the stuff and sell the stuff. That's it. They don't buy hordes of it and just leave it.
The minute you purchase, let's say 1 ounce of gold, that market moves right afterwards. So it's great if you're selling it at spot and you could sell it at the same price you bought it at and turn a little bit of a profit. But
Yeah.
the minute you don't do that, you're like pretty much gambling. That gold could drop $50 the next day. You could still sell it at spot and lose $20, $30 on it. You know what I mean? It's pretty risky when you're buying and selling that close.
Enrique, this is Andrew. I'm Matt. Nice to meet you, bud.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta buy and sell, and like that's part of one of the issues that I've had doing the auctions once a week is that I've seen
Second time. I'm Andrew. This is Matt. Or Stormy.
Yeah. But we you know, with me, like if I am only doing my auctions once a week, I'm taking on more risk in that the markets can tank. And it's happened to me so many times where the day of my auction, like the metals just like take a massive dump and I'm just like screwed because I bought, you know, 5 days beforehand higher and watched it drop all the way down.
Since gold's gotten above 2,000, 2,100, 2,200.
Thanks, Enrique.
Now 2,300. You see me, I just took in a massive amount of metal.
Yes.
Like I called and locked it in before
Yes.
I even wrote the ticket, you know, and don't get me wrong. Let's say there's 30 ounces of gold there. I lock in 25, keep 5 open to play a little bit. Hopefully it goes up, you know, but man, I've been very conservative with my trading lately, my buying. And like, I'm a little nervous myself, any strong pullbacks or, you know, I've been missing out on some of the jumps, but when I lock in, I make my percent or two and I'm out of it. I don't have nothing to worry about. I sleep very good at night.
I was going to say, the few times we've talked about it, the few times that you were like, I'll do the order tomorrow, or I'll lock in tomorrow, and like you've lost.
Oh my God! You know,
so many
I
times.
had a huge problem. I was opening on the weekends. I was buying gold Saturday and Sunday, and like meeting dealers, buying these $20,000, $30,000, you know, and then Monday it would drop 2%. I'd lose every dollar on anything I bought over the weekend.
Yeah, it was like all.
Don't get me
waste of
wrong. I had
time.
times where it went up also, but it's just a stupid risk to take, and no need for it. You know?
Mr. Skill says, when's Big Dog Matt going to get himself a nice gentleman's gold chain? Is that what this is, or is that a different type of chain? I have one. I've had this for how long now? A month.
Yeah.
That was an older episode. Unless there's a gentleman's chain, like a different type of.
I'm not sure. You can comment back what kind of link a gentleman's chain is, but we got him in a Cuban.
Ah, he said, hell yes. Looks very nice. Thank you,
you go.
Mr. Skills. I like this guy, Mr. Skills. He's a nice guy. He's a good dude. Oh, JT, what's up, buddy? Thank
JT,
you.
What's happening, man?
He makes coin rings.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with his page. I follow him on Instagram. Makes beautiful stuff.
He takes like
Very talented.
Yeah, he does it all by hand. He had a video
I
of
see
him.
he does the YouTube videos too.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's had a channel. That's how I met him. I met him almost 5 years ago, kind of like at the beginning. Like you see that logo next to his name? He's
Right.
been a member of the channel for ages. Mr. Gill says, I love you too, brother Andrew and brother Matt. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
I give JT a hard time because he had this video. I don't know why he posted this video of him in his basement. You asked for this, JT, just showing up. He's in his basement and he was like punching like cinder blocks with his bare hands and he was breaking them. Like he's not somebody you want to mess
Yeah, I was
with.
gonna say, don't talk shit about him.
No, I wouldn't. He would squash me like a freaking grape. Dan Smoking Treasure says, not sure I can wear yellow gold, but I could do white gold chain. Not sure if I've ever seen anyone wear one.
You know what? I'm not into white gold.
No.
And the reason why, I have these two rings that I always wear. This is 14 karat gold diamonds, white gold, and this is 14 karat yellow gold. Everybody looks at my hand, goes, man, that's some silver ring you got on there. And I'm always like, man, this ain't fucking silver. You know?
Which one is it?
This one.
And how many? That's white
It's
gold?
beautiful. 14 karat white gold, couple carats in diamonds.
Is that
you know?
somebody? Is that like a grandpa's piece? Or
No. This one has my logo on it.
So
and
why
this
don't
is
you
just-
change that to regular gold?
You know what?
Get
I
one
just
just like
bought
it.
it like that, and like I don't
But
know, looks
get-
cool together. I don't know, but man, every time
Possible.
somebody looks at it, they always think it's silver. It's like kind of annoying.
JT says, love you, Matt. You are already...
You already know, buddy.
Already know, buddy. What I was going to say, guys, ask us some questions.
Yeah,
also,
please.
like, if you have any questions in the chat, just do, like, 3 question marks and, like, you know, like, when... Let me see.
What's your favorite YouTube channels? You know what? I gotta be honest. I'm not really a big YouTube guy.
Luke Farley, YouTube channels, my favorites, stacking or just in general, because I pretty much watch stuff that's not stacking related. I really don't watch any stacking
I've
channels.
been watching Andrew Tate videos lately.
Oh, I don't watch any
No,
of this
Andrew
stuff.
Tate videos. When I'm lifting in the morning, I always get AirPod, listen to Andrew Tate motivational speeches. I listen to a lot of motivational stuff. Steve Harvey, Leslie Brown, was that his name? You ever hear him before?
I don't know what you're watching.
Yeah.
I like. I haven't really been watching like much of the channels. I guess some of the channels I like the watch channels, a couple of the watch channels, and I don't really. Yankees stacking, not Yankees. No way.
What, Yankee stacking?
Yeah, he's right there.
I watch some of Yankee stacking stuff.
Andrew, let's see this one here. Good to see you, Yank.
Do you sell much platinum and palladium? Yeah, somebody asked before. I do. I definitely see a lot more platinum than palladium, but yeah, they sell it. Just like, you know, not so much jewelry. Very rarely. I see palladium jewelry here and there. I see a little bit of platinum jewelry, but mostly the platinum and palladium that come in are in bars and coins and stuff. Platinum Eagles, 1 ounce platinum bars, the 1 gram bars. I think there's a couple on my website. Not much, but just not investment wise. Nothing like gold. Gold and silver are just it.
I
in the
agree.
precious metals. I mean, I don't really
I've
get
never-
a lot of people ask for platinum. Every once in a while,
Or
platinum and
palladium or any of that stuff.
and I do it, but it's just not as popular as gold and silver.
I never followed the other metals. I've done well with silver and gold.
Get
I
that
stick to
finger
what I
out of your
know.
nose and slap that booger on the like button.
That's mine. That's the Nightbot.
That's funny, man.
I wrote that. Somebody was asking what the Nightbot is. That's just reminders that I have that automatically. What's that? Who we got?
Yankee Stacking Channel rocks. You know what? I do. I've watched a couple of his videos. So we've discussed a couple of them before.
Yeah.
Definitely a good channel.
He does a lot with his
Got
dealer
a
Tim.
huge audience too.
Hey mods, am I allowed to repeat a question if I don't get answered? Yeah, Mr.
please,
Skills.
man. And I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry if we're missing anyone's questions. It's hard to. I have terrible eyesight. I'm like squinting
here.
to see.
So he asked. He has a 11 millimeter 24-inch Figaro chain, weighs 109 grams. What would you charge for that in your shop? Just wondering how much it went up. I paid $4,500.
I got a calculator over here somewhere.
You have one right over there, your dealer calculator. Just don't
boy.
bang into our table
Let's
here.
see here. And don't go by me. I sell shit cheap. I sell shit to move it. they're trading at that right now.
Yeah,
14 karat.
He said 20. No, I don't think he said what carat.
Yeah, what carat is that?
11 millimeter, 24-inch Figaro chain.
Mr. Skills, what carat gold is that? I'll get you a price real quick.
Bifocal club for Kilroy.
I definitely can't see.
Stormy needs more
I definitely
gold chain.
can't see, man. I'm always
14
squinting.
carat.
It is 14 karat, so it was just trading at this.
Mm-hmm.
That's per gram. It's melt value. I don't know. You could charge.
And then it's 4.5 ounces.
Yeah, but you know, let's see. Times what is it? 109?
What? 4.5 ounces.
No, yeah, 109 grams.
Oh yeah.
He paid 4.5 thousand.
4.5 thousand.
So
yeah,
its melt value is like 4,870. Retail, I mean, I don't know. I charge $1 a gram over melt, $2 a gram over melt. So it'd be a couple $100 above that. But retail, you could probably get $5 a gram over. You could charge an extra $500 on top of that. Maybe 52, 5,300. You know.
JT says, Matt, why are you dressed like you're going to a parent-teacher conference? Because I came here from work. I came here from work, picked up my kid at his school, and then came over here to do this quick live stream with Andrew. We have another, I would say, what, like 10 minutes before we wrap up. What other questions, though, do you guys have for us before we do wrap up? Somebody was saying,
Fed cut rates in 2024. You know what?
who the hell knows at this
Yankee
point?
stacking. You know what? I thought I heard them say recently that it doesn't look like they're going to cut rates anytime soon.
Can I take my Eagles out of the water yet?
Why'd you have them in the water? Why'd you have them in the water?
He's probably, thank you, 365 days of silver.
When is the giveaway?
Terry, your giveaway is already in the mail. Look for it. You'll find it. Andrew, have you ever had any dealings with rhodium?
Nah, not really. I don't. I think they do. They do make 1 ounce rhodium bars. I have seen them before, but
I just don't know why anybody would mess
if it
with
came
any
across
of these
my
other
desk, I
metals.
would just call it and sell it and get rid of it. I definitely wouldn't hold on to it. Plus, rhodium's like very volatile.
Is it?
Oh my god.
I don't bother with any of that stuff. It's too much to have to keep track of.
Yeah.
I don't mess with it. I just buy the silver and gold, and that's it. Our next video, guys, by the way, is dropping on Sunday. I think the time has been, it's usually like between 1 and 2. And I think on this next one, I don't even remember what the topic was. Oh, when's the best time to buy and sell your gold and silver? And then we got a few other ones lined up for you guys. However, I warned you, I work for them. Don't return if it reveal yet. But yeah, I mean, 365. So what do you think?
Do you guys hunt and fish?
I don't.
You know what?
I just go buy my fish.
I used to go fishing with my father a lot growing up, but I haven't done it in a couple of years. Hunting, never. I would never kill an animal. Unless I was going to eat it.
Yeah,
you know?
I've gone fishing a few times, but I don't really do it a lot. Once the weather gets a little bit warmer, I'll spend more time, taking my kids fishing.
We live right near the beach here, too.
Yeah, we do.
You know,
a lot of lakes, though, and everything, too. Great sit down here. Thank you, Steve. What other questions, though, too, do you guys have for either me or Andrew? Let us know, because I know Andrew's got to start closing down the shop, and I have to get going, too. But
this was fun to do.
It was fun. I
like the interaction.
Yeah.
You know?
We've only been going 47 minutes.
Bars or rounds, pick one. You know what? I like bars. And I like bars because they come in the assay cards. You know, a lot of these coins.
Well, not always.
You know.
Just bars in general. Like that stuff isn't.
No, those are 100 ounce silver bars. But 1 ounce gold, I like the stuff in the assay cards.
Does he say gold?
Bars or rounds? No, but still.
I was assuming he was talking silver.
Yeah, you know what? Coins just. You know, we order from a lot of the same companies. And like, man, I order Maple Leafs. I order Gold Eagles. And like, they have dings in them. They have like, you know, and I hate when that happens, man. It's tough to resell. Like, I like stuff that's in plastic. I like slab stuff. I like stuff in the assay cards.
Kilroy's saying, do this every once in a while. This was fun.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I'd definitely do it again.
Roger says, I enjoy watching you guys. Thank you. When you say OZ, it's troy ounce, 31 grams.
Yeah.
Steve said. right there.
Yeah, when you say ounce, troy ounce, 31.1 grams.
Silver half dollars,
silver half
quarters, or
dollars,
dimes.
quarters.
I go with dimes.
You know what? I like half dollars just because they have the highest premium. They have the higher premium, you know, when you sell it back.
I go with
was
dimes
like,
because you know the whole thing they
right
say.
now when I buy and sell dimes and quarters and halves, they're different prices. You know, the halves are a little bit higher than the dimes and quarters. I don't know. They're just more desirable too. I have a lot of people ask for halves.
But just in general, in terms of like for you to,
Yeah, I like halves.
you like
I don't
halves better because you're not having to deal
But
with so many
everybody
smaller
buys
pieces.
them for like, in case the shit hits the fan, end of the world scenario.
I know,
Believe
that's-
me, you want dimes.
Yes,
You definitely want dimes.
that's why I would have picked. How many ounces are in a kilo?
32.15.
I was glad you were here for that answer. I don't know all these numbers off the top of my head. I'd Google that stuff. Andrew's like Rain Man. He has all these decimals in his.
You know what? I see a lot of it. Kilo bars, 1,000 gram. Damn, that Nightbot.
I have to get that Nightbot. There's multiple reminders in
That's
there.
you?
Well, I plug that in.
How? You're sitting right here. How do you?
It's a timed thing.
That does it on all your stuff?
Yeah, on my live stream. So I
interesting.
put in like 4 different things that I want it to do as reminders. So then I set the timer, and then like every 15 minutes.
Yeah, gold is approaching 2,400. Let's see what we got. 2271. You know, at the end of the day, just now, I just locked in a ton of gold at 2365.
Yankee wants to know, circulated pre-33 gold premiums low enough to stack at this point?
Circulated per 32 gold. Yeah, you know, especially, I mean, AU and BU is the highest payouts, but man, XF and F and low premium stuff, like it's a little nicked up and stuff. Yeah, it's under melt right now. It's definitely a good time to stack that stuff. I don't know if the premiums will go back to what they were. There was a time 6-8 months ago, I was thinking I was paying 150 over for $20 libs and stuff like that, but definitely a good time to stack them. Premiums are low on everything though right now. I think the only thing I'm actually paying above spot on, besides like numismatic stuff, are gold buffaloes. I just went below spot on gold eagles, which is crazy, you know.
Steve said newbie here. My first goal was gold was 2,260.
Goodbye, man.
Isn't that crazy?
Good time to get in.
Yankee says, do you think gold breaks 3,000 or 1,800 first?
Definitely 3,000. I don't know if we'll see it go back to 1,800. I really don't. It would, man, we something really significant would have to happen.
Well, we're
only $25 away. $30 away
from 2,400. But you're another 600 to 3,000, or you're 500 to 1,800.
Yeah, so. I mean, something really significant would have to happen for it to drop like that.
Why? What do you think, Yank?
Yeah, please let us know what you think. 1,800. We got another guy saying 1,800. Yeah, you know what? I just don't see them going down right now.
Fed raises rates 1,800, says Yankee.
Good possibility. That'd be one of the triggers that would definitely they'd have to have a significant. They'd have to drop rates pretty significantly.
Do you see? For me, I would like to see that happen. I want to see gold go down because I feel like people are more easily able to buy more gold. You'd see more movement. People would be like, "Back the truck up! It's time to back the truck up."
You know what? You always get these people though. Like, let's say that it drops $100, they wouldn't buy thinking it's going to go lower. You know what I mean? And like,
no, I know, but
you know, so it's the same thing with it going higher. You know,
I suppose. Gold goes to 1,800 back.
Yeah, I'm sure there'd be a lot of buyers at that price. You know, I would definitely add something to my stack at that price.
Yeah, I would back the truck up if gold dropped back down to 1,800.
What gold to silver ratio?
I don't know what it is, but yeah, but Andrew and I both agreed that the gold silver ratio is kind of like an arbitrary number.
Silver should be $70. I 100% agree. I don't even think seeing it at below 30 is just nuts to me, man. I don't know why it's nowhere near its all-time highs. It has to have a significant move, and I don't know what's keeping it down. The hell is that?
He was like cursing, and so I allowed him.
Yeah, you know what? China dumps gold. I don't see that happening. China, India, Russia, they're aggressive gold buyers. I definitely don't see I just see them adding. I think that's a long-term thing with them. I don't think they're going to be dumping it anytime soon.
Yeah.
Especially a lot of these countries want to do away with the dollar, and
Well, you've got all these other countries jumping on bricks.
yeah, the dollar takes a serious hit. Those countries that are stacking and sitting on serious gold are really going to benefit from
What do
it.
you think? Silver to 40? Would you be surprised if you saw silver
No,
going
not
to
at all.
40?
I wouldn't be surprised if silver hit all-time highs, went up to 50. Gold's all-time high was 2057, was it, or
When?
before
Like in
it broke out?
2021?
Yeah, I
or-
mean, so it went significantly past its all-time high. I wouldn't be surprised if silver hit $75, $80 an ounce.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's due for it if it wants to follow along with its brother metal over there.
Yeah. So we're thinking we'll do this again probably
Whatever you
maybe
want, man.
next week or whatever.
Yeah,
We're gonna talk about maybe doing like a bi-weekly thing. I was thinking like we
Sure.
could do every other week, and we'll figure out which day. But obviously, guys, if you what's that?
Maxwell and Company Jewelry. Refiners are short of cash right now in strange times. Takes 3 days to get paid on big amounts of metal. Yeah, thankfully, one of the companies I work with, and even me, I stay here some nights till 6, 7 o'clock at night. 1 day settlements. I settle same day. I get a package. I ain't leaving here until the customer's paid.
Yeah.
And I've been hearing the same thing from a lot of people, taking multiple days to get paid, and man, you just need that capital to buy more that's coming in, and
Yeah.
it's scary, man. Last thing you want to do is have some company, you send all your metal out to them and they don't pay you for 5 days or a week, and you got people trying to sell more.
screws
It's
you up,
stressful. Really
jams
stressful.
everything
A
up.
lot of people having the same issue though.
But guys, we appreciate you. We will keep you posted.
Yeah, man, this was fun.
Absolutely.
Appreciate all the comments, all
Definitely.
the questions.
Yeah, and for watching us on Sundays, and if you are already a channel member,
Yeah, please watch the podcast on
Yeah.
Sundays, The Exchange.
Yep.
2 o'clock, right?
1, 2 o'clock,
1,
it
2
changes a
o'clock.
little bit. It's
You'll
a
get the
sliding
notification.
scale.
You'll get the notification.
As long as they have the bell clicked. But no, we appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go. You smiled nice for them. I'm gonna turn this off over here.
See you guys later.
Later, guys.